women are not meant to be at the sales workforce?
First of all, it's a big misconception, right? Quality you possess in you rather than what people have told you whether a girl can do it or not. The maximum around 70% of our economy lies between the age of 20 to 30. Be productive at your maximum, like 100% productive.
Hello everyone. Today we have Mr. Mir, the Customer Success Manager, the Field Assist. So good to have you here, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
So I have few questions,
Sure.
and I'm sure that audience are also pretty interested to know about this. And yes, sir.
Yeah.
So I work as an assistant professor, digital marketing,
Okay.
at BNMIT institution.
It was nice meeting you. Yeah, I would want to know what your questions are.
Yes, sir. So basically, the first question what I wanted to ask you is, I was writing a research paper on women at sales workforce.
Okay.
So I understood the fact that it says 47% are the only women at workforce, the sales workforce.
Okay.
So of course it is a pretty good number. But then, adding it to the seminar hall that, the student asked a question about it, that women are not meant to be at the sales workforce. So people have this notion around thinking that, women are not so well, are not doing pretty good at the sales workforce. Or what is it about, sir? Like,
first of all, it's a big misconception, right? Women in sales. I have seen a lot of women in sales who are doing extremely well. It's not that women are not meant for sales. That is a very wrongly, perpetrated idea that has been put out there. There is no such thing. I was just looking at one of the LinkedIn posts from one of the girls who's working in our team, in the sales team, who works in the international affiliations. She is by far the best salesperson we have in our firm today. Right? It's not sales people. The reason people feel that girls are not made for this is because they feel that they have to do the things that women did back in the day when they took up a sales role. Right? They went either to stores, or they went into the market, or they were going door to door trying to sell probably agarbatti, or probably selling pencils, selling pens. I remember the Eureka Forbes time, right, where people would come and give demos of vacuum cleaners and water purifiers. Everyone in that locality would come into one house and someone would give a demo, and then people would give them orders and that would get delivered, right? But it has by far evolved leaps and bounds from that. We are talking about late 90s that culture existed, but in the early 2000s that culture has taken a huge shift, right? Sales is not only about going and showing the client the end customer the product and telling them you need to buy this because it is useful to you, or rather your agarbatti you can probably put it in your house for good aroma. Right? But now India as an economy has grown so much, we have so many multifold products, right? Let it be from software to an FMCG product, a tangible to an intangible product. But there it doesn't really matter whether you're a girl or a boy. It's about the plan or the perspective you walk into that particular call with, where you're going to be demonstrating your product. Right? To demonstrate a product, you don't really need to see the gender, like where this person is or who this person is. It is about the plan that you possess, the strategy that you have, and the value that you can place in front of a client. Any salesperson needs to show value in what product it is, and to be positioning it in front of the right person. So for that, there is no gender bias. I don't see that is a misconception I have seen, because I have friends who work in sales, women who are in sales, who are doing way better than what I could have also done probably, right? I'm not saying that I'm a great salesman, but I have done my bit in terms of what I have achieved. But I have women I know who have done much better than me also, and are continuing to do it today. So that is a misconception. Women are built for sales. Women are actually much better sales professionals, because they have an innate quality of being able to negotiate. They are very good negotiators. Let it be whether they are negotiating for with a hawker who's selling vegetables, or they are going to buy clothes, they are very good negotiators. So a good negotiator makes a good salesman. So this is a wrong perception. Your number 47% is actually making me feel good about it, because I didn't know the number is that high. I thought it was much lower. So 47 is a very good number.
Very
that
good.
means women are taking interest. That means they are seeing success. That is why that number is there. And I hope that number increases, and it is 50-50, if not anything else. Like, everyone should be there, and it should be basis the quality you possess in you, rather than what people have told you whether a girl can do it or not. So that would be my answer to your question.
That's nice, sir. I hope this words reaches to our students as well.
I hope so too.
And students community as well. And yes, when it comes to industry institute interaction,
Okay.
so as a academician and the industry, so can we collaborate together, and can we create, when it comes to, like, in the terms of a research, can we co-create a solution to the real world problems, what is present?
When you say
through
real, so
research?
you're saying in terms of real world problems, exactly what the students are facing or what the companies are facing? Which problem are we trying to solve?
It can be all towards the environment, towards the societal concern. So
Definitely. There,
yes.
see, students in any country, especially in India, are a very big, right? Our economy today has a maximum around 70% of our economy lies between the age of 20 to 30, right? So those are the students we are talking about, right? We're talking about colleges being integrated with corporates, where there are programs where we improve not just maybe the ability of the student to be able to do a job or to pursue a particular career, but to be able to cause impacts in other parts of our life as well. Like you mentioned, social impact, right? Or you have an economical impact, or you can probably have campaigns where you're enabling students to do something different, or bringing them into an internship role where you probably teach them certain things which they can apply in their daily lives, or rather that can help them identify what career they want to pursue. Maybe that internship will open their eyes about a lot of things, right? Internship is something that we have been doing for a very long time, but if you talk to me about something new that we can do, is yes, have campaigns, joint campaigns, where we can promote different ideas. Like this particular event that we are doing is really breaking barriers for students to understand that these stereotypes that they are living with, like the first question you asked me, women can't do sales. Another stereotype is sales is about begging people, or trying to convince people to sell. These things will break automatically, because when, for example, if I am going on a sales call, if I tell, let me take 2 students to tag along with me as a collaborative practice, do you think they are going to learn what they are going to learn in that particular one call that I'm going to make with a client? They are going to learn more, or what someone is trying to explain to them in a class through a textbook?
Definitely, theory has to be converted into an action. Yes,
the practical knowledge will really,
yes,
open their mind that they are seeing a live, example of how a sales call is done. And then automatically they get the realization that whether I can do this or not. So those ways we can enable students to identify their strengths, identify whether this is something that I'm good at and this is something that I can pursue. So yes, there is a huge scope that corporates can adopt, where they can collaborate with students, at least in professional courses, to be able to maybe even improve. For example, the benefit to an organization in this case would be what are the procedure or methods we need to adopt to be able to induce students, freshers, interns into our system, so they get comfortable and they are able to achieve, or be productive at their maximum, like 100% productive. So that also will give us a insight into how we shape our culture to be able to have invited the younger generation into the firm, and to be able to give them that comfort that they are accepted, appreciated, and they will be guided and monitored here in a way to improve their career rather than just getting work out of them. So that is something that I feel in Indian companies that change has come, where people are talking about culture, where the people are talking about bringing in different ideas to be able to have unity among the teams. right? To have that clarity of idea, bringing people, like people have quarterly seminars where our entire teams are brought together, where even their students can be included to show that what seminars are like. It's not just an event where there is a PPT running and people are getting bored. There's actual information being shared there about what are the plans that are going to be implemented in the coming quarter or in the coming year or the coming financial year, right? So yes, to answer your question, these things are implementable. It's just that someone needs to take that initiative to be able to start it, where collaborating with potential employees from a student background and a corporate to come together to be able to pass knowledge and gain knowledge, just not one way, keep it both ways. So yes, the collaboration will do a very good benefit to the students and to the corporates.
Good to hear that, sir. Since you said about the internship, so what do you expect as an organization? What does the organization expect from the fresh graduates?
Only one thing.
During the internship program.
In an internship, I as a person expect only one thing. There should be an urge to learn.
Yes.
Because an internship very clearly states that you're there to learn. You're not there to deliver. You're not there to achieve a target. You are not there to provide any value. You are there to learn. So if I have converted, I think, around 4 interns into permanent employees in the last 1.5 years that I've been at Field Assist. Because I saw, and there were a few who I didn't. I said, no, you can continue, you can find a role somewhere else. But why I chose only these 4 people is because I saw that greed to learn. There was a greed to learn. They were not stopping at one point. I think those interns know about our products, our solutions more than I know. They were so invested that they wanted to learn. Our product is very vast. I'm just talking in terms of this product that I work with today. We have multifold modules and multifold products, different apps. In that day and age, for young people to come and to invest their time and energy in learning is because once they learn that, I know how to guide them after that. I don't need to think, I think he doesn't know this, so I don't think I can give him this, this particular job right now. I'll do something else. I'll make him or may her do this while I take care of this. But then that eats into my time. So if I have capable, able people who know everything, it is only about me guiding and delegating and then continuing with my work. So that is what I look in for interns. There should be that hunger, that greed, that urge to learn new things, to be able to upskill themselves, because then it's very simple, right? They are committed people. What you need is committed people in your organization. Yes. So that shows clear commitment, and that is what I judge interns on.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for
much.
A very informative session.
Thank you.
And good to have you here, sir.
Same
Thank
here.
you.
It was great interacting with everyone. Thank you.